Well, hello there. How you guys doing? My name is Boniso Dlamini, aka DJ Bose. Some of y'all may know me as Young Boss. And welcome to the pod. So, if you don't know what this is the Public Persona podcast, um, where I just come here and I basically just look at this camera and talk. And if you interested, then you can just watch me. um we talk about everything here, mostly music. um what else? Yeah, mostly music, obviously, just life stuff, and other things, anything, basically just anything, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, man, I want to give a special shout out to my subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys so much. I also want to give a special shout out to my Instagram followers, because that's where most of the people that watch my videos um come from, because that's where I promote most of my videos, and then they come and watch my videos over here on YouTube. So shout out to them as well. And if you're not subscribed, please just subscribe. You know, this is a very safe place to be. Subscription is free. You know, what else? Special shout out to my friends. My friends know themselves. um I think they do most of the watching on my videos. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. My family, shout out to y'all. Yeah, man. It feels good to be here. um Yo, I don't know if this might be my second pod, even though I did a whole pod, and I even edited it, and I was ready to drop it, but it just didn't feel right. I did it. There wasn't a lot going on. It was very boring. It was just boring, bruh. So I was like, yeah, let me. I had even uploaded it on YouTube, just ready to publish it, but I think I'm gonna have to just delete it and make this one my second pod. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm telling you this. Like, I didn't even have to tell you this. Like, I'm exposing myself right now. But I gotta be honest with my peoples. Yeah, yeah, I gotta be honest with my people. So tell me now, how was you guys' week? Mine was pretty chilled, pretty eventful as well. Uh Actually, I went fishing today. How cool is that? I went fishing today. That was really fun. Like, I haven't went fishing in years. Years, bro. So that was really fun. Um Let me just tell you about it real quick, cuz it's not like I'm not making myself. I mean, I don't do any professional fishing or anything like that. I I even make my own fishing rod. That's how, because me, I grew up in what can I say, in the rural areas. Okay, I didn't grow up in the rural areas, but I how can I say, I'm from the rural areas. I grew up in town, but I'm from the rural areas, and this is where home is. So we always come here when, like, on holiday. We used to come here on holidays and all of that. So that's where I learned all these things. Like making your own fishing rod. Just a few interesting life skills, bro. And yeah, I was like, yo, because my mom actually wanted because we have a dam by the crib, a fish pond actually, where we grow our own fish and stuff. So my mom just wanted basically just some different type of fish, because the ones that we have are just one type of fish, and it's kind of small. It's not small, but it doesn't grow to be very big, you know. So she wanted to go, because we have a river and a dam, a big dam. It's not big, but it's big. A big dam about 15 minutes away, 15-minute walk away, or 10 minutes. It's really not that far. So she wanted us to go with a net and go get some fish from the dam, and then put it in our little pond here by the crib, right? But then, you know, she when it comes to these kind of things, like my mom likes, just she just talks, and then she procrastinates these type of things. Well, me being me, I love fish, I love water, I love, fishing is very calming, and it's just a an interesting thing to do. So I was like, you know what, I won't just talk about this. I'm gonna make my own fishing rod. I'll do everything that I gotta do. I'll dig my own what's this thing, worms and stuff to fish, instead of using a net, because a net is, you need to go into the water, and you can't do it on your own. So I was like, I'm going fishing. And fishing is, like I said, fishing is very, it's a nice, interesting thing to do. It's a whole experience. So I was like, yeah, I made my fishing rod. I went over there. I struggled with getting like worms, because you need to dig the worms over there. For some reason, when you just dig worms from like a different place, like if I'm gonna dig worms from my house and then go with them there, yes, maybe a few fish might try to catch them, but a lot of the times the fish don't like worms from an area different from, like, you need to what I'm saying is, you need to dig worms close to the dam. Like, for some reason the fish know that the worms from that are close to the dam, maybe they taste some type of way. I don't know. You can't just dig worms from your garden and go and fish with them. Like, a lot of the times the fish will just be like, nah, this ain't it. So yeah, I had to go there, started digging. So I was a bit unlucky with the worms, yo. I think I spent like 30 minutes not even finding one worm, yo. But then I finally found a few, hooked them up to the hook, started fishing, and I was a little lucky. I just caught only three, though. Three fish, put them in the bucket. Yeah, and the only reason why I caught three fish was because I don't know if there was a big fish that I was catching, but my rod, my fishing rod, like the rope that I used, what happened? It tore. Does the rope tear? What happens? It yaqaphuka. I have to put it in Swati. Yaqaphuka. So the thing was left in the water, and I couldn't get it. I didn't want to go into the water, so I just left everything there. Went home with my three fish. I was really expecting to get more, like a lot more, and I was, but then because of that unfortunate situation. So yeah, I think that's the most interesting thing that happened during the week. Uh, yeah. So that was my week. I mean, a lot of other things happened, but this is like the most interesting thing. Um, So today's pod is gonna be very short because the first pod was kind of long, bruh. But yeah, this one I'm trying to keep this one short. Um, so I have this obsession with microphones, bro. My obsession with the microphones is crazy. Like, you don't understand. But being like an engineer or a mixing engineer, these are things that you obsess over. Like for example, I know girls who are obsessed, like makeup artists who are obsessed with different types of makeup stuff. You know, so that's where I'm at. I also have like an obsession when it comes to microphones. I love just using different microphones just to hear how they sound. You know, like this microphone here. This is a dynamic microphone. It's by Numark. Numark. Uh, and it's a like I got it from church actually. I just wanted to hear how it sounds. So got it from church and now I have microphones that I even like better quality microphones that I could be using right now. But I just love using microphones, Like got a few over here. I got a few in my cabinet over there. I got one in my bag over there. And I like just switching up my microphones, using all my microphones and testing out new microphones. Like I'm obsessed with it. Like it's crazy. Well, with this microphone, it's a little disappointing, I won't lie. But I love dynamic microphones for some reason. Okay, I love condensers too, but I love all microphones. But like I like dynamic microphones for some reason. And this one is a little disappointing. It has once you get a little loud, it starts to distort. Even if you don't have your preamp cranked up over there, it just has that greedy sound. But it's too much. I like the gritty sound, like that distortion at the top. But then when it becomes too much, then it becomes disappointing, really. But you guys can still hear me very well, and it's just a different sound. So I can work with it for spoken word. It's fine. Maybe not so much for any type of music recording. You can get away with it for like performances. Yo, did you see my cat? That was a little scary. But yeah, man, yeah. Microphones, I have an obsession with microphones. I love them so much. And speaking of microphones, another thing that I wanted to talk about was a lot these days I've been getting a lot of a lot of my friends are either looking to like start a recording, like open a recording studio or like a podcasting setup. Sometimes they ask for advice on the type of equipment they like to use, especially for podcasting. I only got one friend that asked me to do like to help them with setting up a studio, like what they would need to set up a simple studio. So I'm just gonna talk about that first real quick because it was one person, but I got a lot when it comes to the podcasting side. So with starting a studio, like a studio setup, a simple studio setup, affordable studio setup. What you if you already have a laptop, you're on to a good start. And then you're gonna need a DAW, which is your digital audio workstation, which is like your either Fruity Loops, your Cubase, just the software that will help you record your music and make your music. You're going to need, for music recording, I'd advise that you get a audio interface. Even though I don't use an audio interface, I use a mixer, but I'd advise an audio interface for music recording because it's just it's designed for that, and you're gonna get like almost the best quality when it comes to the converters from like the analog stuff from like your microphone to your computer. The converters are a high quality compared to like what I use right here. What else? You're gonna need your cables. So this cable is an XLR cable, basically your microphone cable to connect whatever microphone you're gonna use. All right. Your audio interface will obviously come with a USB cable that will connect to a USB port and then connect to your audio interface. All right. You're gonna need a good pair of headphones, earphones, headphones like so. Right. I'm moving quick with this one. And finally, you're gonna need yourself a microphone. Now, I've got two condenser microphones here. Here, and both of them are gonna work well. Entry level microphones. If you're starting out, I'd advise you to get these. This one is the Hybrid C1. If you're in Swaziland, it might cost about 900 rands. This is a Samsung C01 studio condenser microphone. This one will cost you about 1.5 if you're in Swaziland. You might get them to lower the price, but with Corona, they are not lowering anything. So yeah, you get these microphones, and that's pretty much all you need when it comes to a studio recording. And then you're going to have to, especially if you're going to be using a condenser microphone, you're going to have to try and record in the quietest room that you have. So I wouldn't advise you to, if you're trying to like have a studio, if you live in like a noisy area, like next to a road, a busy road, or like you've got noisy neighbors, you live in a flat and upstairs there are kids running around, all of that is probably going to register on your microphone, because these microphones are very sensitive. Like you put your headphones on and just like crank up this microphone maybe halfway on your preamp, you hear things like even things that your ears cannot hear. Like that's crazy with this microphone. Like me, I could hear outside with this microphone. If I connect this microphone, use my headphones, I could hear a dog barking from like from me like 50 meters away. That's how sensitive these microphones are. So you should be careful about that. Maybe you could use, if you can afford like what's this thing called, a windshield? No, yeah, is it a windshield, like to cover your microphone? But there's also these balls, paws, like a foam ball. I don't know what it's called. A foam ball. You can put your microphone in there. It helps with background noises as well as like just acoustics overall. Also, you can hang up blankets in your room. You can have bulky furniture like this couch, the bed. For me, this room almost sounds really nice because I have the bed, I have the couch, I have this booth like thing that I made here, even though I don't use it anymore. But like it being there, it's got a blanket. It just makes the room dense. Like there isn't too much echo going on when you have all this furniture. So you might wanna have that in your space, in your recording space. What else am I missing? If you can afford um buying acoustic blankets, you can buy them online. Excuse me. I haven't found a place where you can buy them in Eswatini. Those work well, and then you can create your own small booth and then you record, and it'll sound awesome. It'll sound like you're in a professional recording studio. Yeah, that's what I have when it comes to like a recording studio setup that is like a startup setup. You might also, that's only like for voice recording, but you might also throw in a MIDI keyboard over there where you can now start, using that MIDI keyboard to program beats. Yeah. So for podcasting is it's simpler, a little simpler, not as complicated, depending on what you're doing. So I had this friend of mine that asked for like a single setup for podcasting. And then I had also another friend ask me, shout out to Kazi. I don't know if he's trying to start a podcast of some sort, but this was a couple of months ago. He asked me for advice on starting a podcast, and he said this one will be for multiple people. So let me just start with the single setup for podcasting. My best bet for single, for like a one man band podcast like me, the best that you would go with would just be buying a USB microphone. uh my USB microphone is far, bro. Like I'm lazy to go get that, but let me just get it real quick. Yo, dusty, damn. So yeah, imagine this right here is your podcast setup. USB connects right there. It's got a volume thing here. This is the five fine K670B, I think. Very awesome sounding microphone, right? Very loud. Like you wouldn't want to record this above like half. This is the gain, like the volume. You don't want to crank this up above half when you're recording yourself using this microphone. It's got a headphone jack at the back here. Connect your headphones to be able to monitor yourself, like listen to yourself when you're podcasting. So yeah, this is like the best when you're starting a podcast, and you just wanna record yourself. This would be like the best bet for that. What else did I want to say about this? You get your headphones. I talked about that. But and if you are, this is good just if you're gonna be recording your voice. Ish, this cat. If you want to record your yourself as well, like a video, then get a instead of using the camera from your laptop, because that is low quality, very very low quality. You can just go get a like a if you already have a GoPro camera or a what are these cameras called? Like a camcorder, not a camcorder. A Oh my god. Like a camera. What are these cameras called that you mount on your thingy, and then you use that. You can use that camera, connects via USB, and then you use a this free thingy called OBS, a free software called OBS. Yo, that is basically the like best one of the best free programs, free applications that you can use, that you can get, and it works well. So also, even if you have a professional camera, you can also use that with OBS, but you're gonna need something called the Cam Link, which will help, which is like a USB dongle thing where you can connect the USB over there and then get a cable from maybe an oh my god, I can't speak. Like an HDMI cable connected to the Cam Link, and you're good to go like that. You can get professional looking video as well as professional audio from your microphone, your USB microphone. Another way you can go about it is you can, like, still on the single person pod, you can, if you have like a condenser microphone, right? You can get a condenser microphone. You can get yourself this little device right here, which is called a 48-volt phantom power device. Basically what it is it has an input. So maybe if I'm using this microphone, like a condenser microphone, connected to my cable, then the other end of my cable goes into this input right here. And then from this input, there's an output. Let's see if I have this cable here. It's not here, but also like an XLR cable to these millimeter cables that enter into like the microphone thing into your laptop or something like that. It goes into your laptop. If you don't have a microphone port on your laptop, like most laptops don't have that, obviously you have to buy this thing right here. This right here. So this and this right here. If you already have a laptop, these are the things that you need to have a professional sounding podcast. So your headphones will connect to this thing here, over here, right? And then the output of your phantom power will connect to this, which is microphone. This end will connect to your USB on your laptop. This will connect to your microphone, which will enter into this thing, and you have a professional setup. It'll sound awesome. Trust me on that one. It'll sound awesome. But for podcasting, personally, I prefer dynamic microphones over condenser microphones. Condenser microphones, I like them for recording music. I prefer these microphones for recording music, and then dynamic microphones for recording podcasts. And we had an argument with my friend, with Kazi. He was like, "Yo, bruh, yes, I hear you. Yes, you helping me out, but yo, I need this thing, condenser microphones for my podcast, because that's what they use there by the Joe Budden podcast." And I'm like, no, bro, the ones that they use by the Joe Budden podcast are actually dynamic microphones. And we had a huge argument. I was like, no, 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 no. You hear how they sound? Those are condenser microphones, because they almost look like this, just that they are dynamic microphones. And also the other one is actually the one that Joe Budden uses. The main microphone is a broadcasting microphone. The other two that Rory and Maul use are dynamic microphones. And we had that argument so bad. I was trying to advise him that, yo, dynamic microphones work very well for podcasting, and they're cheaper. So why would you even go for these? So yeah, we argued and argued. Why I like dynamic microphones is because dynamic microphones are just sensitive at the front over here. Like right now, my fan, my fan on my laptop is going crazy. It's hot today, and my fan is just really right now. It's like blowing hard like there on the laptop. If I was using this, you guys would hear this so much. It'll almost like cover my voice. Oh my god, I can't speak. It'll almost like cover my voice. That's how loud, how sensitive this microphone is. So with a dynamic microphone, you only get like the sensitivity from the front, like right here, almost like right here. Once I move to the side, you almost don't hear anything. When I come back, you can hear me well. So dynamic microphones are good for podcasting because, with podcasting, there isn't any music playing in the background that will like cover these little things that you can hear. So this will just block out all those other things that you don't need and just capture your voice perfectly. Another thing is they just built like tanks, bro. Like these things, they fall, they don't die, bro. These it's different. You have to be careful with these microphones. They're very sensitive. A little mistake and your 1.5 is gone, just like that. But with these, you can actually get like good sounding dynamic microphones. I think this one was probably, just by looking at it, probably like less than 400 rands, maybe 350. You can even get some which are less expensive, maybe for 200 rands, but those are not going to sound too nice, but they will sound okay for podcasts. Like if you're starting out with your friends, that sound pretty good. So I advise that with that. And then like for podcasting with multiple people, then I would advise you to get a mixer, like a small mixer, depending on how many people you're gonna be with in the podcast. For example, if you're just gonna be 2 people, then I would advise like a what's the one that I use here? Mine is a 6-channel mixer, but it's got 2 XLR inputs, so 2 microphone inputs, and then the others are just extra inputs, like the what's it called? Is it a 1/4 inch? That thing, the TRS thing. Anyway, like you can put other like instruments, or you can even connect your phone. That's why I love a mixer. You can connect your headphones. You can have an output going to monitors. You can have output going to if like another room, that's why I like mixes. It's got multiple outputs, multiple inputs, and like you can connect your phone. Some mixes even have Bluetooth. Like you can connect your phone via Bluetooth to the mixer, and you can call someone using that in that way. Or what I do is I connect like a TRS cable, and then I connect that end to my phone over here, and I can call someone, and you can hear them like perfectly from the sound coming from the phone, instead of like using the speaker and then putting it on my microphone here. So that's why I advise a mixer when it comes to podcasting with multiple people. And depending on how many people you are, you need to check out the inputs in your mixer. Maybe if you have 4 people or more, like 3 or whatever, just go out there, look for an affordable mixer. The one that I have here was 1.5. Yeah, I think I got it down to 1.4. 2 channel, like 2 XLR cables can connect there. You might have to pay more if you want more inputs, of course. But Mixer is a really good investment. So I'd advise that. You can also change, like you can change the EQ on each microphone. You can adjust the levels for each microphone, and you can monitor all of that. So yeah, get a mixer, and depending on what type of mixer you have, I would advise a USB mixer. But if you cannot get a USB mixer, then you can buy this device again. So the output from your mixer, you will put into the microphone thing here, and yeah, you won't even need this. Okay, yeah, you can connect here. You can connect your sound from your thing, the headphones, like from your, oh my god, from your laptop. Why is it so hard to speak, bro? So the sound from your laptop, you'll be able to hear whatever you play on your laptop on your earphones, which is pretty cool. You'll be able to play music. Maybe you want to play an intro. You maybe want to play some sounds on your podcast. Maybe you want to, you can do that with a mixer, this thing, a couple of microphones, and some headphones. So yeah, that is it on podcasting. If you have any more questions, text me or leave a comment down below. Inbox me on my Instagram. However, you can reach me, and I'll try to answer all of those. And they'll also help me, with coming and making more content on my podcast. Yeah. So we have new music releases. We have new reactions on the channel. Please go check them out. This week was pretty hot. Some of the songs are old though, but some of them are new. But those are just the reactions that I did. So please go check them out. Also, after checking the reactions out, go listen to the music. But check the reactions first. So we have music by Broken Sifa. He dropped a song called Wrong. Wrong or Wrong. Somewhere there did a reaction to that. Go check that out. We also had a song by Lyrical Buster. The King is Back. That's the title of the song. Go check the reaction out on my reactions thingy, my reactions playlist. We also had a song by Charlie and LK, which yo, that is my favorite out of all my reactions, out of all the reactions that I did this week. Oh my god, that song is so dope, so original. Like they rap in Siswati and it's fluent Siswati. Just flawless. They kill that one. They kill it. And then the last reaction that we have for this week is um which one? Oh, Lexel Boom, um, Charles P, Abel Kane, and Lucy Gangchild, with the remix of "In the Room." Fire song, fire song. Check that reaction out. And yeah, I think those are the only reactions that I did this week. So please go check that out. What else? What else do we have? Trying to keep this short. Trying to keep this short. How many minutes are we? How many minutes? 40 minutes already. Oh my god. Alright. I also wanted to talk about there aren't any female MCs in Eswatini anymore, bro. Have you all noticed that? Like, I think the only female rapper that I know of is Originelle. I hope I'm saying it right. I know she gets mad when people can't say her name right. Originelle. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but yeah, like she's the only. She's super dope. She's dope. Like I saw a performance. This I don't know what she was doing, but there was this performance that I saw recently. Yo! She's fire, bro, and just all her songs are dope. And she's like the only MC that is left right now that I know of. I have like it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. The last she's the last of a dying breed. Like the last two MCs, female MCs that I know of are her and Milky, and I don't even know where Milky went. I don't know if she's even making music, but they had a little run that was pretty dope, and then Milky, I don't know, she just disappeared. But then Originelle has been holding it down for the ladies, man, and she's been killing it. And so I don't know what it is, but I guess they just ain't feeling it, I guess they because it's not easy, bro. Being a rapper in general, and then being a female in this game, you need to have drive, like, and I don't know, maybe the ladies aren't really into it, and that's fine, you know. I guess they are more into, because I think the ladies see, because I ain't no money here in this rap game. Like, come on now, we can't do this, nah. So the ladies are doing, they starting businesses now. They got their makeup stuff. They got they food joints. So the ladies are doing the most, bro. The ladies are doing the most. Shout out to them. Uh, for that, I'll forgive him for that. Because you don't want to be wasting time, especially, okay, not let me not say wasting time, because some people may just do it for the love of it, but at some point you also want to make a little money from the hobby that you love. So yeah. And like, I've never, in Swatini, I've never heard of a female music mixing engineer, or like a female that owns her own studio, or a female that can make beats and stuff like that. Like, bro, like I've once thought about it, like teaching a lady how to like run a studio basically, but then I never got to what can I say? I never got to make that stream possible. I tried with Jael, but then I left. She actually was interested in learning. Shout out to Dema. She was interested in learning, but then life happened. I had to leave and stuff. But there's still opportunity. There's still time. We can get it in. I think that would be really interesting. I'd like to see that for real. What else? I'm trying to run through these real quick. I also wanted to start. No, let me just drink some water. I actually wanted to start a segment on the pod called Teeny Twitter, where we basically just check out what has been happening on Twitter, on the Teeny Twitter. So we're gonna run through that real quick. So today been really boring, really. I think the only thing that people are interested in today is, because I'm recording this on Monday, the 26th of October. So if you don't know what's going on today in Swaziland, the alcohol ban is being lifted. So people are just going crazy over that. Just looking at all these tweets right now, most of the people that are posting today are just really being excited about the alcohol, the lift of the ban of alcohol. Yeah, nothing really interesting. They're not even posting funny stuff. They're just excited that alcohol is being brought back. Okay, here's some interesting. Mandisa Mamba SD, shout out to Mandisa. She is selling personalized candles, Mandy Ma'am, at 120 each. Available scents are vanilla, merlot, is Chardonnay, raspberry, flora, sandalwood, and a few more that I cannot pronounce. Yeah, man, these look really nice. These look fire. I think this would make a really nice gift for like my sister, because she loves candles. I might have to cop these. Let me retweet it real quick. Yeah. Also shout out to one of my favorite comedians, bro. Smalls and all the others, the Coco and Sloane, for their it can't be influencer thing with Standard Bank. I know a couple more people won this, but I just can't remember them off my head because I don't really know them. But shout out to Smalls. I feel like they deserved this one. Like, these guys are popping, bro. Like, you may just know them from Eswatini, but on YouTube their views are crazy. I think some videos got like 700,000 views, some 500,000 views, 200,000 views. Those are the type of views that they pulling on YouTube, bro. So man, shout out to them. They deserve this one. Got a tweet by Tensele, Tema underscore ZW. Guess this is Tema's one, maybe. Some of you are breaking generational curses and changing your family's lives. I admire your grind. Yeah. Shout out to Daniel for that tweet. I like that. I like that. More alcohol stuff. More alcohol stuff. Um, on the 27th of November, there is a couple's braai at eh, Edladleni restaurant next to Ezulwini Hydration Power Station. They say here free snacks and drinks, waterfall hike and music, free photography. So this is the couple's bride on the 27th of November from 12 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. 250 per person. Yo, yo, I don't like it when oh my gosh. Where's my cat? Kill this thing. Useless. Anyway, 250 per person, but they talking about free snacks and drinks and water and free photography. Like this ain't free, bro. I paid 250. And I hate that it's per person, but it's a couple's bride. Like at least say 250 per couple or 500 per couple. Because now you're dividing the couples now. Come on. Let's do better than this. But shout out to them. Okay, drinking and driving stuff here. Someone selling cookies. I was going to promote that, but I cannot pronounce your name. Yeah, man. Teeny tweets are a little boring today, but yo, shout out to everyone. And my last thing that I wanted to talk about, yo, Zoe Genesis dropped a bomb. I was watching Daniel Toro's Represent with Care to See on DTTV on YouTube, and I was watching the one where they featured Zoe Genesis, and yo, she said she is done being a recording and performing artist, bro. Oh my god, that is a bomb right there. That is so crazy, bro. That is so crazy. I know me and Zoe Genesis have our differences, our a little drama that we had, but yo, this is kind of a little sad to me, but at the same time, I I mean, she's Zoe Genesis, bro. Like, I feel like yo, for me, because when I first worked with her, I saw a superstar. Even like whenever I like with the people that I work with, the people that I end up like working with when it comes to music stuff, I'll always name them like, on my phone, like say yo, for example with Zoe, superstar, Young E, superstar, Nicky Flex, superstar, Jael, superstar. That's how I name people on my phone. So to see her now, I know she's still a superstar, and she's going to be a superstar in whatever she does. But yo, it's just a little sad to see her go. Even though she said she what did she say? She said she's not leaving the music, the industry, something like that. She's still going to contribute in some way. She's going to be a writer, and she's going to write songs for artists and stuff. I'll need to go back and watch what she said exactly, but something like along those lines. And still, just feels a little sad, bro. Like Zoe had that superstar power, bro. When you look at the fact that she had a few, just not even an album, looking at the fact that she had about 6, 7 songs, which is less than an album, bro. Her whole 3 years, her whole career, her whole 3 years in being a recording and performing artist, and she was able to reach these levels that she was at, bro. She was basically at some point the number one female artist in the country. Okay, let me not say number one, because there are some really crazy female artists in Swaziland. But she was with those people, bro. And she came in the game. She was the youngest. She came in late in the game. She hasn't been doing this for years and years like the other artists, but she was up there with them, bro. So she had the superstar power. And for me to see her go and leave the music game is a little sad, because I was the first. I look at myself as the first one that believed in her, and brought her in, and we had our first recording experience. She had her first recording experience with me, and trying to just the first guy that believed in her, basically in the music game. So now to see her, like retire at a young age, like so, it's a little sad. I did want to see her reach certain heights, even though she's been up there, but I just wanted to at least go international a little bit before she quit. But still, shout out to her, man. I'm still proud of her in some way. She did say she's going to go into fashion. I don't know if she's gonna do. Obviously she'll do fashion for the ladies, yeah. But will she get into fashion for the dudes? Because we still need a little bit of Zoe Genesis. You know what I'm saying? If we can't get it in the music, at least if she's gonna do fashion, then we want to be involved as well. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, man, that's the bomb. That was a bomb. Like when she said that, I felt it. I just paused the video for a bit. I was like, "What? Did she really say that?" Played it back, and she really did say that, But at least she's still going to contribute in some way, so that's fine. Because I mean, even I'm in the same league as her. I don't do music anymore, but I am involved in a lot of music stuff. So yeah, I mean, I might do a little bit of music, but because I'm forced to do that. Like my pastor bullies me, bro. Always asking me, can you perform? Can you perform? Can you perform? So now I need to go and make a few gospel songs that I can perform every now and then. So that's why I am I'm still involved as a performing and a recording and performing artist. Otherwise, I'm done with that as well. It was fun. But yeah, man, shout out to Zoe Genesis. She's been a superstar in Swaziland, and it's been fun watching her grow, as well as not so fun. But yeah, man, shout out to her. And yeah, we've come to the end of our podcast today. we are like 15 minutes away, 15 seconds away from from an hour. So bye. I'll see you in the next podcast. Peace.
Usemadodi bheka bakhuluma idodi bakhuluma dodi kuka mokhuluma nengosi ngivuse madodi bheka bakhuluma idodi bakhuluma dodi kuka mokhuluma nengosi makhosi ngosazana makhosi ay makhosi ngosazana makhosi ay makhosi ngosazana makhosi ay makhosi ngosazana makhosi ukhuluma nengozi akade ukhuluma nakhosi awuzange ukhula namosi please ungaslize namtsotsi bona ngivuse emadodododi hayi wena suka la kimi sathana ukhona ngakini imali iphuma la kimi please ungangendisilima thwala shivakadi bona simakadze sono hayi angisadi no badi omo mengwasha imali shibobo ngiphakathi please don't ungawari khuluma nami mina ngivuse amadodi bheka bakhuluma idodi bakhuluma dodi kugama khuluma nengosi ngivuse amadodi bheka bakhuluma idodi bakhuluma dodi kugama khuluma nengosi makhosi ngosazana